some information that he can take from some different teams. Oh, car in the wall in turn 4. That's one of the Andretti cars. Marcus Erricson, big time crash.
And he might catch the attenuator. Oh, 3 impacts outside of turn 4, inside of turn 4, and then the attenuator, massive shunt for the number 28.
Okay.
Great news there. I hear Marcus saying he is okay. That was a huge collision there at the exit of turn 4, left side first, completely flattened that number 28 Honda.
We talked about after Linus Lundqvist's incident in turn 2 how it was a quote-unquote light wreck for an oval. This is the comparison. I mean, look at the state of the left side of this car compared to what we saw from the number 8.
Great to see him climbing out. Be a little gingerly on that right knee, it looked like. It looks like he's walking okay.
You know, your adrenaline's up in this moment. You know, he might find a bruise or two.
Well, that attenuator did its job to keep him really from kind of spinning down pit road.
And remember, this is a bit of a challenging situation. There's cars on track that can't get into pit lane right now. So I imagine they just have to sort of circle around under caution. So here we are, turn 4, just gets down onto that curb. It upset the car just a tiny bit, and by the time he caught it, he was out in the gray, nothing he could do, hands off the wheel. Oh. Every one of those impacts just sucks.
You okay, bud? You okay? Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, it's such a small thing. You're so focused on the car in front. You are trying to keep your car low to make sure you can get a little bit of clean air on the left side of your front wing, trying to get a little bit more front grip. And if you get the tiniest bit too low, that can be the result. And it's, you know, we've seen in the past drivers getting on that curb and being able to catch it, but so far 2 for 2 touching the curb.
Look at the safer barrier flex when he hit there.
And you talk to any driver from the pre-safer barrier generation, the difference in hitting that versus a straight concrete wall, absolutely massive. Huge safety innovation pioneered here at the Speedway. Something that all drivers are incredibly thankful for.
Great job by all those cars there to weave their way through the debris and ultimately miss Erricson. And then this last hit coming here onto that attenuator. He launches this cone onto the front straightaway as well.
So when you start trying to do the inventory of damage to that car, you know, we talk so much about, that's just so ugly. They've done a great job with that attenuator, though. We've seen some big shunts. I think back to Spencer Pigot a few years ago. That was a massive accident that luckily he walked away from in real time. But just thinking again about, you know, how much effort goes into all the different components of these cars. You've got your tub, you've got the body fit. Well, the bodywork's all gone off that car. The underwing is a very important one. Well, that's destroyed on certainly the left side. You can replace them left to right. On board here with Rosenqvist.
Back row. Stay low. Stay low. Pit.
Oh, yeah, and tried to get in there. He heard the call, try and dive into pit road.
Right side.
Great job to avoid that, though.
Yeah, you don't want to go in at 150 miles an hour. Erricson into the medical car. As always, AMR safety team there very quickly. So yeah, you just see, I mean, potentially damage to the actual chassis where the suspension pickup points are. Gearbox potentially damaged, upright certainly on one side damaged. And again, these are all the components that you put extra love and attention into to build the perfect Speedway car.
Yeah, that's just it, right? It's stating the obvious, but these cars are as finely tuned and precisely put together and crafted